Hi guys, and welcome back to another Tea Tuesday. Let's get into it. So, I know it's been a hot minute since I have seen you guys. 2 weeks, I believe. And there is a super serious and I guess sad reason that I haven't been uploading. Basically every Tuesday for the past 2 weeks, this Tuesday not because of reasons, but the past 2 Tuesdays I've had to make a trip outside of Seoul because of my dog. For those who don't know, Trixie's really old. She is 14 years old, and because of that, I wanted to get a second opinion on something that had happened. So a while ago, I noticed that she had been coughing more than normal, and like it was a weirder cough than like what she was used to doing with her chronic bronchitis, which she has had for about a year now. And so I took her to a vet here in Seoul, not far from where I live. And basically they told me, they did a chest x-ray and stuff, and they were like, yeah, so your dog has a collapsed trachea, which means that the airway pipe that goes down into her lungs is collapsed. And it's actually right here, up at the top, that's collapsed. And the vet was like, you need to put a stent in her trachea. And I'm like, my dog's 14. Like, I don't know if a surgery is technically the way that I want to go about this. Are there other options? And he's like, no, you have to do the surgery. And this is the only place that does it. So I'm going to give you some medicine. When the medicine's done, get the surgery. And I'm like, okay. So instead of going with what he said, I decided to go to the vet clinic that had done my surgery for Trixie when she had the tumor in her. So I went there 2 weeks ago to get a second check. I said that I believe that she does have a collapsed trachea, but I wanted to know other options and to see if they actually do suggest doing the surgery, or if like we should just put her on some medicine, or like what can we do for her. And the doctor's like, yeah, that's a valid concern, her age and stuff. And basically she does have a collapsed trachea, like that it is a thing. She does have it, but the doctor in Anyang decided that we were going to do a step process, with surgery being the last step. Again, because Trixie is so old, we're not sure if she can survive a surgery. Roven, what are you doing? Oh, he's such a crazy cat. But we're not sure if she can survive a surgery. So we kind of want to like step process it, with that being the last step, the absolute last thing that we should do. So the first step is medicine to see if it helps. And I guess I have the medicine right here. It's a antitussive agent, bronchodilator, and some sort of like anti-inflammatory drug all mixed together. And like I have 2 weeks worth right now, but we were trying, this is step 1. Step 2 is steroids, and step 3 is again surgery. But yeah, so we're doing this, and as you can see, I have medicine. All I do is I give this one packet right before her meal. I give it to her dilated with water, and then I just like shoot it into her mouth basically, and then I feed her, because I feel like that, like, you know, give her something nasty, give her something she enjoys. The other thing that we're doing on top of this medicine to see if it helps, which so far so good, I notice if I'm late on giving her the medicine, she starts to cough again. But it seems like the medicine does reduce her coughing and her hacking, which is good. But the other thing that we're doing on top of the medicine is we are on a weight loss journey. She is, well, when I took her to the vet, she was 9.3 pounds, or kilograms, not pounds, 9.3 kilograms, which is the fattest my dog has ever been. And I partially blame myself because after her surgery, I was just like, you can have everything that you want. Here, take it all, you know? Like spoiling a child rotten kind of thing. And I know that wasn't good for her. So now we are on a diet. She hates it. Absolutely hates it. Grumbles at me all the time. She looks at her food a lot and then looks at me and's like, why aren't you giving it to me, mother? But you know, if it's going to help her in the long run, it's going to help her in the long run. And it's not like we're asking to lose a lot of weight. The doctor just wants her to get down to like 7.5 to 8 kilograms, which is doable and something that I think that she could easily accomplish. Which she is. Last week when I went to the vet again in Anyang, okay, from Seoul to Anyang, last week when I went, she went from 9.3 to 9. So she lost in 1 week 0.3 kilograms. So, yeah. And this week I am not going to the vet because the vet is not working today. The vet that I'm seeing for this issue, he's not working today. So I will go next week again on a Tuesday down to Anyang. I'm hopefully going to pre-film that Tuesday video though. So hopefully I will upload. But I'm sure you understand why I haven't been uploading. For me, my dog is my world. Like, she's my number one. So I obviously, if I don't have the time, I'm not going to upload. I'd rather go to Anyang where I trust the doctor and the doctor's working with me because of my dog's age and everything that like I am concerned about as a pet owner, a pet parent, I guess. Very, very understanding and stuff. So that is what is happening in my world. And speaking of animals, my video about the quarantine nightmare that I had, that I made like 3 years ago, keeps getting a lot of traction. So I thought I would do an updated video about quarantine and maybe give some helpful links in the bottom. So leave a comment if you want to see a video like that, or you're interested in the quarantine process here in Korea, bringing a pet, at least from America, because I have done that 6 years ago. Things have changed a little bit, but not by much. And there are quite a few helpful resources for that here in Korea. So if you want to see that, leave a comment down in the comment section below. And until next time, love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.